With an Oscar, 2 Grammys, a Tony, and an Emmy, she is the youngest female EGOT winner in history. And now Jennifer Hudson has her own syndicated daytime talk show, which you can see right here on Local 4. Here's a clip.
First of all, thank y'all for being here at the Jennifer Hudson Show. Oh my God. Woo. It's an emotional time and day for me because this is my first show. And just know, when you see me, you're gonna see my heart. And I hope you feel my heart. And that's why I'm emotional right now. I didn't know I was gonna get here and cry, but it means everything that you all are here because you've been a part of my journey my entire career. And I feel like this is a brand new chapter that we're all starting together.
And we are joined by none other than the Jennifer Hudson. This is so exciting. How are you?
I'm good. That clip was taking me back. You was gonna have me crying all over again. I'm like, Lord, you're finna have me in tears. Okay.
Well, we are so excited for you because you went from singer to actress to producer to talk show host. What are you most enjoying about this new role for you?
Wow. I get to simply be me. That is the thing I'm loving the most. And then being, you know, like we're all in this together. Like, and then I get to sit on the couch, Jai. Do you know I never get to sit on the couch? So to be able to sit on the couch, look somebody upside their head and have a conversation, like it's a dream. You know, I love people. I love hearing people's stories. I love being able to bring people together on one accord and positivity. And I want to help give somebody else a platform. So I've been having a blast. I'm having so much fun just sitting here talking to everybody.
I love it.
I'm loving it.
That's amazing because you have gotten just to be yourself and we're all getting to know you in a different way. Now, you've also had an all-star lineup on the show,
Yes.
including Simon Cowell, Magic Johnson, and Viola Davis, who are all amazing people. What do you enjoy the most about interviewing your guests?
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Learning from them. I'm very curious. You know, I love to just hear things I've obviously don't know about. I can always learn. I'm a sponge. I love to just absorb and just learn and get the wisdom, like talking to Magic Johnson or being in his presence or Viola Davis. You know, and the hardest part is being a fan and having to interview someone you're a fan of. Woo, that's tough because it's like, oh my God, it's kind of, it's like, okay, it needs to be structured, but then you want to fan out and ask more and more questions and you get intrigued, you know, like engulfed in it, you know? So I'm trying to figure out how to split the difference with that and still be, you know, a talk show host, but be like, oh my God, what can I learn from Magic or what can I learn from Viola or whoever comes and sits on the couch?
Yeah. Now, I'm sure they're fanning out a little bit too, I'm sure.
That part blows me away. Like, y'all a fan of me? Oh my God, you know, to hear that, which is encouraging, you know, and it's like, I love it's a place that we can uplift each other. We can, you know, support each other. You know, we can be comfortable and feel okay. I love that my celebrity peers feel as though they can come here and know that they're in good hands and feel at home and feel welcome. I want to say, Randy Jackson came and I got to sit with him. And when I say he sat here like he was one of my uncles, but we was on the show and we was just carrying on, just talking and have a conversation. I love that they feel comfortable with me in that way, you know, and it's a place, that's how I want everyone to feel. The viewers, the people in the audience, the everyday heroes to the celebrities. I want you to know this is a safe place right here on this couch with me.
I love that. I love that. Now, you have a couple of connections to Detroit. You were chosen by none other than Miss Aretha Franklin to play herself in the late singer's biopic, Respect. Looking back on that entire experience, wow, what impacted you the most?
Oh, my God. Obviously, I mean, the fact that she chose me to do it, one. And what I love about coming to Detroit, I learned once I got there, I said, wow. So if you want to know Aretha's heart, go to Detroit because you feel it in the people. in the community. Everyone that I met there, whether it was the driver, the people at the church, the airport, it did not matter. They was like, Miss Franklin did this for me. Miss Franklin cooked me some food. Miss Franklin took care of, it was just pouring out. And I was like, wow, you could feel the love for her and her heart through the community and the people of Detroit. And that's something that I took with me that really touched me to see, you know, and I miss her presence. I miss hearing from her, but you could feel just her presence and her heart amongst the people of Detroit.
Absolutely. Now, another Detroit connection that you have is that you recently won a Tony Award for co-producing A Strange Loop, which was written by a Detroit native and Tony Award winner Michael R. Jackson. Do you feel a special connection to our city?
Wow. You know what? I do. Because as soon as he said Detroit, I said, that's home, period. Like, we're so connected. It's just, I don't know. It's a connection. Yeah. It is. And it feels just as much as home as Chicago. So again, as soon as I heard Detroit, I was like, that's home. And that's that.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
And honestly, you are loved like a hometown girl. We appreciate you so much for being with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys just the same.
Now you can watch the Jennifer Hudson Show weekdays at 3 p.m. right here on Local 4.